All right, LDBC, man. Okay, so I was asked my opinion on this whole Vince McMahon saga debacle, whatever this is. Okay, I was asked my opinion on it. Okay, so let's check it out. Vince McMahon is a savage. I don't care how you slice it, dice it, whatever, saute it. This man's a savage, straight up. He should have been in jail a long time ago. I'm talking about Vince McMahon should be doing hard time, okay? This man is a savage. This man for over 4 decades, okay? Think about that. He's been accused, always in the news, about some sexual assault, some allegation, okay? And he's been allowed to get away with it because what Vince McMahon has been good at doing is settling out of court. You know, man, a lot of these cases don't even go to trial because they reach some kind of like monetary agreement and Vince will buy his way out of the situation. This man has done this to hundreds of people and he's walked away unscathed. And you know, you start shaking your head. I'm like, man, how's he able to do that? What the hell? Like, this man can go in and do the things and these are not just normal assaults. These are not just him touching a woman or filling her up. Nah, this man is doing like nasty, crazy things with toys and, you know, objects, and then, you know, like other people. Like, this man allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? The girl that's on his, you know, that's trying to sue him now, or the one that's taking him to court, or, you know, trying to press several charges. You know, they said Vince McMahon took a dump on this woman's head. Now, guys, I want y'all to think about that for a minute. Somebody took a dump on your head. A dump. Like they legit sat there, okay? Took a dump on your head. Like, I want you to think about like what would have to happen for someone to sit there and take a dump on your head. Okay, so I just let that marinate for a minute, okay? Now, this is alleged, okay? This is all alleged. But does anybody really believe that Vince McMahon is innocent? Come on, guys. When have you not heard this man be in the news with some kind of allegation? When have you not heard it? I mean, guys, it's almost every year. I mean, since I've known of the WWE to WWF, since I've known of it, this man has always been in some kind of allegation. Even when I was a teenage boy, Vince McMahon was in a sexual allegation. It was always brought up. It was always on the news. They was always reporting on it. And yet this man has been the chair of the WWE. Well, he stepped down now, but I think he'll be back one day. For all this time, the same thing has been going down. Now, I don't think this woman, Janelle Grant, I don't think she's innocent. Okay? I don't think she's completely innocent. And, you know, because they were, you know, the media have been trying to hide some of her text replies to Vince. But I was watching this show with former wrestler Eugene, and they showed some of her responses. And some of the responses, it make it seem like that she knows that she's in a relationship with Vince McMahon. Like, some of her responses make it seem like that, okay, was she down with Vince? You know, like, she was kicking it with Vince. And it's like, you know, you get a guy, you know, they were saying this woman was down on her luck. Come on, man. Vince McMahon walking to you, hey, I'll do whatever it takes to kind of, you know, try to come over here and help you out. Yeah. I'm Vince McMahon, damn it. Most powerful man in the world. I own wrestling. Yeah. I'll come over here, I'll get somebody to, you know, over here and pick you up. And, come take a trip to McMahon land. Yeah, damn it. Like, could you imagine that conversation? Could you imagine that conversation with him? Because I can guarantee you, hey, yeah. You know, he gave her a job starting out at $75,000 a year. This woman told me she didn't even know her role. Then Vince increased that number to $200,000 a year. Then she was talking about where she felt bad for taking that because she knows she didn't do anything to deserve that. Yes, you did. You did it. You were Vince McMahon's concubine. That's what you were. This man paid you $200,000 a year to be his concubine. And you accept it. Don't try to, you know, don't try to act like you were innocent. You know what it was. Some older man in his 70s offer to pay your bills, take care of you, give you a job, And you think he's just doing that out the goodness of his heart? And this woman, it's not like she don't know who Vince McMahon is, okay? This man got a history. Everybody named Mama know that this man's a sexual deviant. Everybody know. And you trying to tell me that this woman, Janelle Grant, didn't know? But see, Janelle Grant was chasing a bag. She was chasing a bag, and she was one of those people that was willing to do whatever to get that bag. Even let this man take a dump on her head. I want y'all to let that sink in. So she's not this innocent victim, okay? Nah, she had a role to play in this too. And I'm not victim blaming. I'm not doing that. But what I am saying is that, she participated in this whole thing. Now, that was a point in time that Vince McMahon just kind of left her alone. But, Vince still owed the girl $2 million. And that's another thing, too. This woman signed an NDA. Okay? Now, I can tell you, a guy like Vince McMahon, he can make that NDA have some power. And they're going to go to that. I'm telling you, she may get something out of this, okay? Something. But it's not going to be a whole hell of a lot. It's not going to be a whole lot. And I'm going to tell you what Vince going to do. I think that he's going to try to spin the whole, extortion and blackmail angle with this woman. And I think that's what he's going to try to do. And if he got good attorneys, that's what he would do. Okay? But that beside the point, okay? She's not an innocent victim, but Vince McMahon is a savage. This man should have been locked up. I mean, hell, they was quick to lock up R. Kelly. They was quick to lock him up. And R. Kelly, was in a video, showed the video, that this man was urinating on a team. Okay? So, I mean, they locked up Bill Cosby, okay? If you are a savage, and if this is what you do to females, yeah, you deserve to be locked up. But if you're telling me that Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and P. Diddy, if you're telling me that they need to be locked up, right? You got to say something about Vince McMahon. I mean, this man is the king of the sexual savages. He's the king of the sexual savages, y'all. He's the king of it. This man's a savage. He's a straight up Neanderthal. He's a savage. There's nothing to it. Could you imagine if you had your young teenage girl around Vince McMahon? I guarantee you, he would try to take advantage of that young teenage girl. I guarantee you he would. Because when you are a sexual deviant, when you're a savage, that behavior don't leave your system. That behavior is you. That's who you are. That's the devil, the demon that lives within you. That's the demon that's inside you. You can't get rid of that bad boy. Well, you can, but it'd be for a Patreon video. Okay? You can't get rid of that. You can't get rid of that demon within. I mean, Vince really wanted to get rid of the demon. Vince McMahon, give me a call. I exercise it out of him for $100,000. I'll do it. I mean, sorry. I can't go that deep. I can't go that deep on YouTube. Sorry, y'all. Just forget I said that, okay? But anyway, okay, Vince is a straight up savage, and he hired other savages, okay? He hired other savages like Patterson and Briscoe. He hired these two. Okay, these two are known pedophiles. Known sexual deviants. I mean, I'm talking about men, little boys. These guys have been on record. There have been accusations of these guys being sexually inappropriate with male workers and young little male boys. Somehow these two were allowed to stay around, and I think they passed on. But these two were allowed to be within the company. They were allowed to do promotional tours with the UFC. Vince gave them a job because these were his boys. These were his buddies, okay? They did assaults together. They sexually assaulted people together. This is what they did. Almost like some kind of cult. Guys, when they were together, they had this weird energy, this weird, sexual energy between the three of them. And damn, y'all. But this was allowed to go on for a long time. And I get it. People want to come up. They want a bag. But where were these district attorneys, man? Where are all these people at that had the power and the means to put an end to this nightmare? To put an end to Vinnie Mac's nightmare? Why? I mean, people did it because this man was a billionaire. This man had money. He had lots and lots of money. And the money talked to him. And also, too, he's white. Okay? Powerful white billionaire. These guys, a lot of them, they don't do real time for this stuff, y'all. They pay some kind of fee. They put them You know, they put them on probation. Okay, they do that to them. Then these guys are still able to go and live the life that they want to live and do what they want to do. But if it was you or me, we ain't got no money. If it was you or I, we don't have money. So I can tell you this right now, if you or I got accused, they wouldn't even believe us. We wouldn't even get a fair trial. They would automatically believe that this is what we did, and you and me would be in jail. Okay? The average person that don't have $1 billion, you be in jail. You be in jail before you know it, and there's nothing that you can do about it. I tell you, folks, you have to really, really just shake your head. You got to shake your head because, you know, we want this country to be a country. We don't want people like this walking our society. We don't want these kind of people around, but these people are around. These people are around because their money is more important. Their money is much more important than people's lives and people's mental health. Their money is more important. And when Vince McMahon is still walking around out here, pretty much that's the justice system. And that's this world telling us that his money is more important than people. And that's just what it is. His money is more important than a person. And you even got Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was in on this. And I used to always wonder, as I'm familiar with his daughter, because I'm in the track and field world, and his daughter, Maya, is like leading the NCAA in the shot put right now. Like she's damn good at it. But I used to always wonder, like, why don't Maya ever have any photographs with her and her dad? And, you know, Brock would always say that, you know, he just don't want, he want his kids to, you know, not be harassed and all this other stuff. See, Brock said it. And then when they asked Maya, you know, Maya just didn't have a comment. She just didn't say anything. And I'm thinking, you know, why don't she have a lot of photos with her dad? Matter of fact, you can't find a photo of her and her dad together. You can't find it. And then moreover, you know, Maya will say the politically correct thing. She'll say, well, yeah, you know, my dad is a big influence on my athletic career. She'll say the norm, but anytime somebody's ever asked her about him, just asked her, you can tell, you can look at her face, and it's like she don't really want to answer the question. But Brock Lesnar was asking for photos, and I think that, you know, Brock Lesnar had his way with this girl too. Like, folks, there's been a lot of these savage dudes, man, that's still around, that's walking around. But ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Like, they still gonna be here. Vince McMahon ain't finna get prosecuted for this stuff. Vince gonna lose a couple $1 million. And Vince gonna be doing what he was doing again. Okay? He resigned from the WWE, but Vince is gonna come back. He's resigned from the WWE before, many, many times. Do y'all think that this is the first time this man has resigned from the WWE and then all of a sudden magically he reappears? Like, y'all crazy. He's going to return. One day you're gonna see him, they're gonna do a show, and Vince McMahon is gonna walk down the aisle. That little theme song of his, No Chance, is what you got. That's gonna play, and everybody gonna start, this Vince McMahon. Like, guys, he's not going anywhere. I'm telling you this. But I can tell you though, when a man and his demons, when they become one body, and I'm gonna tell you this, I'm not gonna go deep on this topic with you guys here on YouTube, but I will tell you this: when a man becomes one with his demons, when they become one body, the man becomes to be the demon and act just like the demon would act. That's what a man does, or a person does, when their demon has become them. See, Vince got a demon that he can't shake. He got a demon that he can't shake. And this demon is so strong in him that this man has done everything that this demon wants him to do. Can't get rid of it. Even if Vince had an internal struggle, he can't win. That devil inside of him is strong. Very strong. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
But I'm going to talk to y'all. See you later. Bye.
Oh, sorry.